Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syariah, and for this presentation, I will be introducing RHB Auto Financing I, which is an Islamic vehicle financing product offered by RHB Islamic Bank. This product is specially created for individuals who want to purchase either a new or used car in a Sharia compliant manner. RHB Auto Financing ICE operates under the Islamic concept of Tawarruk and Murabah, where the banks buy the cars and then sell it back to the customer at an agreed profit. This structure ensures the transaction is free from riba, interest, and complies fully with Islamic financial principles. There are several key features of this financing product. Firstly, it offers financing of up to 90% of the car's price. This makes it easier for customers who may not have a large amount of savings for the initial down payment. Secondly, the repayment period can go up to 9 years, giving customer flexibility in choosing a tenure that suits their monthly income. Third, the monthly payments are fixed throughout the financing period, which helps customers to plan their budget better and avoid unexpected changes. Another important feature is the competitive profit rate based on the Islamic contract terms, which replace the conventional interest. And lastly, there is also optional takaful coverage provided for added protection, giving customer peace of mind in case of unexpected events. So, moving on to the strength of this product, RHB Auto Financing ICE offers several benefits that make it appealing to many customers. First, it is based fully on Islamic principles. It avoids not only riba or interest, but also horror, or what we call uncertainty, and mashir or gambling, which are not allowed in Islamic finance. This provides peace of mind for those who want ethical and transparent financing. Second, one of the most practical benefits is the fixed monthly installment. This feature helps customers to manage their financial planning more effectively because they know exactly how much to pay each month throughout the financing period. There are no surprises or changes in rates even if market conditions fluctuate. Third, it offers a high financing margin, up to 90% of the car's price. This means the customer only needs to prepay 10% down payment, which is helpful for those who may not have a large saving but need a vehicle for daily life or work. And for the last one, the product offers clear and transparent terms. The profit rate and payment schedule are agreed upon from the beginning, with no hidden fees or surprise charge later on. This builds trust between the bank and the customers. Although this product has many advantages, it also comes with some weaknesses that are important to consider. Firstly, the use of the tawarruk structure can be quite complex and confusing for customers who are not familiar with Islamic banking terms. It involves the buying and the selling of commodities in the background, which may raise questions or doubts for some people. If not explained properly, it can reduce customer confidence in the product. Secondly, the product uses a fixed profit rate, which means the total amount paid over time might be higher than a conventional loan, especially if market interest drop. While the fixed rate gives stability, it may not always be the most cost-efficient option in the long term. Lastly, this financing is limited to certain approved vehicle and dealers. This reduces flexibility, especially for customers who want to buy imported cars or from dealers who are not officially registered with RHB. Customers must make sure their chosen vehicle is eligible before applying, or they may face disappointment and rejection.
Okay, so now let's move on to the regulation governing RHB Bank Auto Financing I. Firstly, this financing product is governed by the Islamic principle, specifically under the Al-Ijarah Thumma Al-Bay contract. This means that the bank initially leases the vehicle to the customer and ownership is transferred only after full payment is completed. This structure ensures full compliance with Sharia law and avoiding interest-based transactions. In terms of eligibility, the applicant must be at least 18 years old. For applicant below 21, above 60 or non-Malaysian, a guarantor is generally required to strengthen the credit risk profile. Other than that, customers are allowed to finance up to 90% of the vehicle value with a financing tenure that can extend up to 108 months, and the profit rate is variable, tied up to the standardized base rate Islamic SBRI plus a fixed spread, and this rate is subject to a market changes and internal risk assessment. However, a camping-based financing may offer lower rates for selected vehicle types, including hybrids and electric vehicles. One regulatory feature that stand out is the Flexi Withdrawal Facility, which complies with Sharia rules on prepayment. This facility allows customers to make advance payment to reduce profit charges and withdraw excess amount later, if needed, as long as the withdrawal meets the bank minimum condition. Takaful protection is considered as mandatory. This ensures that the vehicle and the financing are covered in the event of loss or damage. Additionally, RHB offer optional hire purchase reducing term takaful, which is HPRTT, to protect the customer from outstanding liabilities in the event of death or disability. In case of early settlement, customers are entitled to a rebate in line with Islamic hire purchase regulation. This is calculated using an approved formula to ensure transparency and fairness. Meanwhile, late payment penalties are capped at 1% per annum, and this charges is known as stock with, which is permissible under the Sharia law. For compliance, RHB requires all applicants to provide supporting documents, and this include identification documents, driving license, and income verification such as salary slips, EPF statement, or business document for company or self-employed applicants. This regulatory measure ensure that RHB Auto Financing I remain ethical, transparent, and aligned with both Islamic financial principles and also Bank Negara Malaysia guidelines. For recommendation, this auto financing I are recommended to customers who prefer flexibility in repayment because, as I said earlier, the optional flexi withdrawal features allow early payment to reduce profit charges and provide withdrawal option in case of future cash needs. Other than that, it's also recommended for first-time car buyers or young adults with flexible financing up to 90% and long tenures of up to 9 years because this plan can help them, new earners, manage their repayment affordably. And lastly, it's also recommended for self-employed individual and small business owners. This is because RHB accept application from sole proprietors and companies, making it suitable for those with non-fixed income. So in conclusion, RHB Auto Financing I provide a structured and Sharia-compliant solution for individuals and businesses seeking to finance new or used vehicles, and it offers key benefits such as high financing margin, fixed monthly payment, and optional takaful protection, all under Islamic principles like tawarruk or murabahah. And despite some limitations, such as the complexity of its underlying structure, potentially higher long-term costs, and restriction on eligible vehicles and dealers, and the product remains a practical option for customers who prioritize ethical banking and transparent repayment plans. In a summary, RHB Auto Financing I is suitable for those who value Islamic financing, want predictable budgeting, and seek additional financial protection, making it reliable and responsible choice in today's vehicle financing market.